Doink.
Come on, you guys. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom.
Come on and zoom, 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 zoom.
Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom.
Come on and zoom, 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 zoom. I'm Naja. What? Nicole. Yeah.
I'm Douglas.
I'm Faith. I'm Keela.
I'm Niall.
I'm Audra.
And I'm Lanique. We're all plugged into one world now.
So let's talk.
We want to hear from you.
Come on, give it a try.
And if you like what you see, turn off the TV and do it. Zoom, 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 zoom. Do you remember that?
The Zoom that I was on, it was like they brought in some cast member from other shows, like the black from the first show, the two Hispanic dudes from the, like, you know, they brought in all them other seasons and they kept it for 5 weeks going.
Could you imagine being on Zoom and then going back to your elementary school?
Those the kids in school that was like walk around the halls if everybody. Ooh.
I knew I was gonna be on Zoom. Every season it happened, I got a little older. Hope dwindled away a little bit, but I knew I was gonna be on Zoom.
And I remember my intro, I was just like, Mom, I don't want to do my intro like this. Had me throw a dart at a balloon and turn around and said, I'm Douglas. That's not me.
The stuff that they used to show us on Zoom was nasty as hell. And the arts and crafts they used to try to get us to do, you couldn't do that shit with no basic home tools.
Then you had Fanny Dooley. I still don't get Fanny Dooley. Like, is it like you get the 2 letters or something like that? Like, I really still don't know.
Fanny Dooley loves overalls, but doesn't love jeans. Why do you think that is? I don't know if you're telling me. I don't know who Fanny Dooley is. You telling me who the hell he is.
Zoom used to make me feel like I was hella creative and I could do some of that stuff, but my grandma used to just kill my vibe every time. Like, you're not finna dirty up the kitchen, okay, fine. You're not finna get no paint, okay, fine. You're not finna blow none, okay. So it was never none. I couldn't replicate what I saw, so that's why I'm in school in CX now, because I gotta do it now, because I couldn't do it when I was younger. Okay. See me, I was a Sesame Street. Sesame Street had all the characters. They had Elmo, they had Count, they had Big Bird.
I'm a Barney kid. I actually hated Sesame Street. I don't know why, like, I just never got into it. Like, I'm not really one to be trying to learn. Like, I go to school every day. I know this stuff, y'all trying to teach me. But Barney, that was my
But definitely a Sesame Street kid. Elmo was the realest. Cookie Monster was the realest.
Elmo was the pimp, and Big Bird is like the muscle, and then the Cookie Monster, the Grouch, whoever. That's like the crack thing.
Maya Angelou, Arrested Development, Erykah Badu, Tyra Banks, Bill Cosby, Common, Ellen DeGeneres, Lena Horne, Spike Lee, Jay Leno, Michelle Obama, Beyonce. Beyonce was on Sesame Street. Like, what else do you have to say?
Sesame Street had the stars, I'll give them that, but Barney had the hits.
Who did Barney have? Who did Barney have? Barney had the deaf kid.
Everybody remember that one deaf kid that was off of Barney. And like when they was freaking, why did they go over here?
First gay relationship on TV. No, Shonda didn't give it to us. Sesame Street did. Bert and Ernie. They was laughing, probably touching each other under them puppet hands.
Elmo lived in Section 8 housing, in case you didn't realize it. Like, he had a goldfish. Have you seen his house? Like, the crib was not popping. Like, it wasn't. Like, I'm telling you, it looked like good times in that.
You know there was a tree on that branch and a hole in the ground. He did not know that there was a bird in the egg and the egg in the nest of the
Our generation should have watched both shows, because everybody ratchet.
nest on the branch and the branch on the tree and the tree and the hole in the ground. He did not know all that.
I feel like if you watched Barney, you really are better off today. Like, you have manners, you have couth.
Our generation clearly didn't watch TV because still can't spell and still don't know common sense. So probably they were watching Arthur trying to get the relationship status going before they paid attention to anything educational.
No competition in Cookie Monster.
And Oscar was just negative. He's like that person that's always whining but they ain't gonna throw them hands.
He's a crackhead. Cookies. Come on now. We all know what that was. You don't fight crackheads.
Cookie Monster.
Cause he big as hell, and weight always is a good factor in the fight.
He was that one special ed kid in elementary school that just went too far, and you just had to get teacher. He keep touching me, and I don't know how to tell him to stop. That's what Cookie Monster was.
Big Bird will be the one to come in and stop all that shit. Big Bird be like, this is my house. I'm the head in charge.
I could easily just swing on his ass, and he'd be gone.
No. Cookie Monster would tear that ass up off the top. I believe that.
Arthur is one of my favorite PBS shows. Like, it came on right after school, so you would come in, get you some apple juice. Your mom's like, sit your ass down somewhere, and you just sit there and you watch.
But I remember the one I learned how to spell aardvark from that show.
I mean, you were just singing on the way over there.
A-A-R-D-V-A-R-K.
On camera. I didn't even know what an aardvark was until right before I sat in this chair. Apparently it's like an anteater, but I thought he was a squirrel.
He thought Arthur was a squirrel.
Arthur wore glasses. But he did have no ears. If I'm not mistaken, I need my ears to hold my glasses. See how? Like the ears hold the glasses.
Buster, like Buster was his best friend, but Buster believed in aliens. Buster ate too much. You know what it was? He was trying to deal with his parents' divorce. That's why Buster was so weird.
My favorite character overall was DW. That caught a shade. I remember one episode, she even told Francine, why don't you ever go home?
Arthur was real. I don't know if y'all understood as kids how real Arthur was. Buster's parents were getting divorced. Francine was a lesbian and did not know what to do. That little, what was her name? Muffy? Spoiled ass.
People were really going through some real life struggles on that show. And that probably really helped some kids out.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip with a friend? No way!
If I got to go on as many field trips as Magic School Bus, like we did, like our teacher would take us to a field trip around the corner behind the school to play catch.
The Magic School Bus was my show, but did y'all ever notice there was no parental consent forms? You know, Sister Act 2, she couldn't even get on a bus without her form.
I wanted so bad to like jump into the Magic School Bus cartoons. Like, I remember when they went to the Beehive, and they was like with little bees and everything, and they was checking out the queen bee, and they was making a honey. Man.
My school compared to Magic School Bus, actually, they went on field trips. We'll get halfway there and somebody, mind you, elementary school.
Miss Frizzle probably did teach for America. Miss Frizzle probably wasn't gonna be a teacher, but she did. And she, you know, she did Molly back in the day. That's why her third eye was so open, which is why she could see so much.
Who funded this? That was a lot. They had a field trip every day. Where's this money come from? Who's y'all PTA?
But you know, I think I figured the show out because their school was broke, right? So what she did was she just put acid in all their lunches, and the whole show was a dream.
I really wish I was a cartoon character so I could be up in space and all those different crazy places that they went to.
JJ, the jet plane, and Thomas and Friends. You know those airplanes and trains that had the big old faces and they were all white and they all were like this the whole time. Even when they were sad, they would just do this.
Them damn Teletubbies.
That creepy laughing baby son, that shit was weird as hell.
Reading Rainbow, like what?
Dora dumbass. Tell me where the bridge is. Right there. Where's the bridge? Is it here? No. I just pointed to it. It's right there.
And then she go to the end. What part did you like? Well, you know the part I really like was the, y'all like that too. I wasn't finished.
Why is Kusa can't say this thing about reading? I don't care.
Gilligan's Island was for children.
Oh, do you remember?
Are you talking about Gullah Gullah Island?
There we go.
Oh my God.
Gullah Island.
The Gullah Gullah Island was so good.
What's wrong with you? How the f*** do you not like Gullah Gullah Island?
I hated that show.
Don't even get me started on Swiper because we could have got that a couple of times.
I didn't like it. You didn't even watch The Lion King.
Do you guys remember
watch
Roly
it.
Poly Only?
Mufasa don't even got no significance to you.
Okay, so we're actually gonna Swiper be right here. Like, I'm about to take everything that you got, and Dora be like, "Where's Swiper?" Like, I fucking hate that show so much.
When you have kids, make sure your PTA is on fleek because you're going to have some busted field trips like I had.
Do not fight crackheads. Don't engage them. You can't win. They got a whole nother level ahead of you.
You can do hard drugs in college and still get accepted to Teach for America. Pal, remember that.
That made people traumatized. I saw leaving the movie theater shaking. Mama, you told me it was gonna be good. Mama, you told me it was gonna be good. Like, that movie was fucking weird. Like, how you make puppets look so fucking creepy? Like, these puppets, this is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.